Hi there, Amelia. I'm here at Becker Farms. I'm with Melinda Viscara, one of the owners here, and what we have is we already have cold temperatures. We're already below freezing this morning. It's a little cold out here. We're at 31 degrees, but so far so good. 31 degrees below freezing isn't a threshold. What is a threshold for cold temperatures that could cause some damage?
At 27 degrees, you'll have 10% of the buds killed, and at 21 degrees, you'll have 90% of the buds killed.
And what's the time frame for that? How long does it take before you see damage?
Well, if it sustains that temperature for 30 minutes or more, that's enough to cause the damage. But it has to get down to below 27. 21 is disaster. 27 is still okay.
Well, with temperatures tonight expected to be in the mid to upper 20s, we could be okay. And as Amelia mentioned also, we have winds out of the north, and they're going to be a little breezy tonight, so that's going to help out as well, right?
Right, that's going to help out because directly north of us is Lake Ontario, and that's at 45. So those will actually be warm winds, compared to mid-20s. So that hopefully will keep our area, between the lake and the escarpment warm enough that we won't have any freeze damage.
Okay, real quick, let's show people what we're talking about in terms of the budding on these. Now, these are apple trees, and this is what could potentially be damaged. Talk about that real quick, and then also how you had mentioned that if these do get damaged, it's not that big of a deal, at least right now.
Right. These are at what they call tight cluster stage. Inside there is where the blooms will come out, and the king bloom comes out first. If that gets frosted off, it's still okay because there's another 4 or 5 behind it that are in an earlier stage of development and not quite as susceptible. And for a commercial apple crop, you only need 15 to 20% of the flowers to make apples. So we can sustain, some damage without, losing the crop entirely.
So that's good. So that is one thing that we are hoping for, is that we don't lose too many and it doesn't get too cold for tonight. Reporting live at Becker Farms, I'm Brian Shaw.